trying to get you guys moving so you guys can get out of here because I'm fried right now.
Yeah. Have you slept much?
What's that?
Have you slept much the last 3 days?
Not a lot, but it's just kind of par for the course. Just a lot of thinking for 3 days. Go ahead, though.
Like a heavy lean toward defense. Was that intentional or just kind of how the draft?
It's kind of the way it went. It wasn't intentional, but that's just kind of the way it went. I know in the fourth round, the one thing we're talking about, like whoever we're taking here, let's get some speed, no matter what position it is. We're lucky enough to get the corner who's got some big time speed and some length and size and really good athlete. So, but yeah, it's kind of the way it worked out the third day.
You picked up 3 guys this weekend, Tom, who got major national awards: Thorpe, Remington, and the Mackey. But you also got a group of guys that all kind of share a mentality, a dogged football attitude. I'm just curious about how valuable was that in picking guys that fit that mentality?
Yeah, the awards not so much, but the mentality, yes, because look at our head coach and what he's looking for and his mentality. So we need guys that can match that and fit that culture, and we feel like most of these guys have that. And I bet even on some of the phone calls when you guys talk to the players, you could probably feel that already, and you haven't even seen them yet. So, our guys feel the same thing. Our scouts are on the road. They not only have to look at the football player between the white lines, but everything else about the person that goes into it. And most of these guys fit those traits.
Talking to Dylan Laube, I asked him about what he takes pride in his game, and he really emphasized the pride he takes in special teams. And
Smart kid.
Yeah, I mean, was that a big thing for you in those last few picks? Was the special teams?
Very big. Those guys, in order to make the team, you're going to have to contribute on special teams first, and then start developing at your position. So he fits that, and as a running back, as a receiving running back, he done kick returns, done punt returns. He'll be able to cover kicks, and he's a smart kid. He knows, hey, this is how I have to make the team. I'm gonna have to do a lot of dirty work and on special teams, but also he does some returns, which is big, and especially with us trying to maneuver this new kickoff rule, we don't know exactly what it's gonna look like. So as a kickoff returner, we're looking at some different styles of runners, whether it's a running back style or receiver style. See what body types work best, but the fact that he can do some kickoff returns was a pretty big part of us drafting him late.
No, you're not the type to force the issue. You're going to let the board, unfold the way it unfolds. But I was just curious, was there any thought about a quarterback, in these last 2?
On the third day, no, really not in the second day either. First day, yes, but not after that.
Is that just where the evaluation kind of?
Yeah, I mean, if we felt there was a quarterback out there that was better than what we had or could potentially be better, certainly would have done something about it, but just that didn't line up.
You didn't make many trades in the Chargers. You didn't make any this week. Is that more of a philosophy thing, or is that kind of the way things?
Yeah, not necessarily. I mean, if you're in there, second round we were trying to go up pretty hard. Even the fourth round we came back in, we were trying to go up, yeah, there's a little bit of philosophy behind it that I wouldn't want to get into here. Maybe down the road I will, but it's certainly not a philosophy of, hey, we're not trading up or down. That's not it at all. But the one thing we do, we really strip the board down pretty heavily in trying to increase our odds in a player that we take. So we try and mitigate some risk by making sure that we take some players off the board that just whatever playing ability, scheme-wise, character, medical, could impact their odds of making our team. So. But no, we were in a lot of discussions to move up, move down. But most times we felt like when our pick was up, we felt good about the player that was there. And in the end, you got to execute the pick and, trying to find the guy that can have the best chance to help you win. So that's how it worked out this weekend.
Ikenberg is a Robert Spillane almost clone, just the way he attacks and plays. Would you talk about what stood out to you when you watched the film, please?
Yeah, some of those qualities. I mean, he's big. He's really smart in play, aware. Hustle, motor, likes to hit, but he's all ball all the time. He runs very well, straight line for a bigger linebacker, and he's been well coached, through high school. St. Ignatius is a powerhouse in Cleveland, Ohio. Well coached in high school, played against top high school players in his area when he was there, and then obviously at Ohio State. So, we think he has big special teams value as well. Like I said, it's important for all these guys as young players. You got to come in and make a mark on special teams with Tom McMahon to kind of get a jersey on Sunday, and then keep working at your craft or whatever that position is to try and earn a starting job at some point.
Not necessarily comparing Dylan to Austin Eckler, but between the run game and the pass skill, it feels like there's a little bit of similarities there. Is that?
Everyone always says Danny Woodhead, but yeah, we're always looking for comps. But as far as the concept, the style of how they play, yeah, there'd be some similarities there. Obviously Austin is a big time player in this league, so I wouldn't put him in that category yet. And the same with Danny Woodhead. Danny Woodhead we had with the San Diego Chargers. He was amazing for us. But as far as a running back with receiving skills, and Dylan ran 4.49, so he has some good speed. But it can do a lot of different things as a football player, which those two guys had to do. With Austin Eckler, when we first brought him in, we signed him after the draft. Obviously didn't know he was going to turn into what he turned into. We would have drafted him much higher. But when we brought him in, he was an outstanding gunner for us and covering kicks. So once we saw that in the preseason games, he started to get some more carries on offense, and then started to see more what he could do, and then he turned into Austin Eckler. So, and Danny Woodhead has a similar story when he was with the Patriots and Jets. So, if Dylan was smart, which he is, he's probably studied those two guys, and hopefully he'll have the same type of career.
Do you guys have like an overriding goal, like maybe a theme for the week that you guys kind of preach to each other and wanted to accomplish this week? And I guess how close did you get to where you wanted to be?
Good question. I wouldn't say one big overriding goal, but I guess just trying to make sure we're drafting players that fit our identity. Obviously, there's needs we'd like to fill. I've told you before, the needs kind of change, but depth is a need too, and you got to have depth across your team, so that's a big part of it. But no, just trying to include everybody in the process, and like I said, there's a lot of people, all the coaches, all the scouts, front office, even doctors and security. Bob Storetti's a part of our draft process because he does all that background work for us. So there's just a lot of people involved. Get all the information together and make best picks we can.
Richardson, he has a lot of physical tools at 6'2", with that 4.3 speed. What kind of potential do you think he has if he's able to put it all together?
Yeah, he's got a lot of potential. I wouldn't call him necessarily a project because he's a 2-year starter in the SEC, but he does have some work to do at the position. But he also fits as far as he can make an impact on special teams with his size, his speed, and he's an excellent tackler. It's usually hard to find the bigger corners that can really run that are actually really good tacklers as well. So the fact that you get those three things with him, and he's a really good athlete. So keep developing his game. He's relatively new to the position because he really was a running back and mostly a safety in high school, and then a little bit safety corner in college, and now playing corner. So just a lot to work with there. But those are the type of guys we want to work with.
If I had told you Thursday morning that this is what your draft was going to look like, would you have said, yeah, I'll take that? As you reflect on this, are you very pleased?
Yeah, there's always guys on the board that you don't get that you would love to have, but you only have so many picks. So you get a little bit greedy. So, but I'm happy with this group. I am, but there's just a lot of guys you just can't. I just texted a GM just earlier to take a guy in the 7th round that we'd love to have after the draft. You just can't get everybody you want. But yeah, no, it's a good group. It's a good starting point. Add this group to last year's draft class, and hopefully we get moving.
Your first draft with the Raiders after 10 years with the Chargers, from an operational and maybe synergy standpoint, how did it go over these last 3 days?
Pretty similar. AP was great to work with through the whole 3 days. It's kind of a long process. Just a lot of sitting around, talking, thinking out scenarios. Every pick you make could impact something else. So he's a great sounding board with that. He's got great perspective, which is great. And then even watching how Brandon Yergin and Champ Kelly and JoJo Wooden all work together, really satisfying. And then, like I said, we're going to get a lot better in the next couple of years once we work with each other a lot more. Just the whole process will be better next year, and we'll start that tomorrow. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe Monday. But yeah, all in all, I was pretty impressed with everybody.
I know you took a best player available approach, but do you also target certain groups? Like, you go and say, I want to hit these position groups before the draft starts, and do you look back and say, I did or I didn't do that? Or
yeah, so what I'll do sometimes, I'll late in the process, I'll look at the board and just say, first round wise, this is kind of where the players are. Because it's not like in the first round you got every position group we'd have a player to take. Maybe a position group is a little bit weak one year. So I'll look up there and basically say, hey, the first round we're looking at these 3 or 4 positions more than likely. how does that line up with our short-term needs and long-term needs? I'll do that the first 3 rounds. After that, you really can't do that. But yeah, I'll kind of eye it up, and then we'll do some different things. That if we take a certain position in the first round, how will that affect second and third? Yeah, that's kind of how it rolls. I could talk about it more, but I'm too tired.
I'm sorry. You talked a lot about finding the right characteristics for this team, and wondering if in the players that you did draft, if you saw one common kind of characteristic that they all have that they can really bring to this team.
I want to give you a good answer, but I can't really think of anything. That's because we're always looking for the same thing with all these guys as far as the work ethic, the preparation, and the drive and the desire to be great players. So, they all have to have that, whether it's Brock Bowers all the way down to MJ Devonshire in the 7th round. So just trying to find players that fit the identity of the Raiders, how we play, and fit the identity of our head coach. So that was the goal.
We'll do 2 more, Adam, and then Paul.
I think going in, a lot of people on the outside said that you guys needed to address the right tackle situation. I know you got DJ, but where do you guys stand on Darren Mudford right now? Because it seems like a lot of people forgot that he existed, but he's obviously developed pretty well.
Have not forgotten. No, it's funny because last week I haven't had a lot of time to even, because the players right now, it's phase 1, so they're lifting and they're conditioning. There's not a lot of football work. But I walked out there this week, and Thayer was doing some straight ahead sprinting, like kind of some lead ups and some sprints, and you can see how athletic he is for a big man, like what a smooth athlete he is. And I love the fact that he got some good snaps under his belt last year. So no, we're really excited about where he can go as a player. We need to be 8 to 9 deep on that offensive line. And I think he can be a big part of that from what I've seen, on tape last year. And then just a little bit of watching him, you don't see big guys who can really move like that. So it's pretty exciting.
Tom, as I guess draining physically and mentally draining as it can be this whole weekend with the draft, how then on the flip side is rewarding is it to make those calls and hear the voices and the emotions on the other side of the phone? Yeah,
there were some pretty good ones today. Dylan Lobby, Trey Taylor. Trey Taylor was just so thankful. MJ at the end. So it's pretty neat. It's funny because when we do it, like with me, when I'm making the call, and I hate to say it, but my mind's already thinking to the next one. Because you're just kind of in this mode of just kind of keep working, and you kind of forget the kid on the other end of the phone is getting this phone call that's changing his life. Gets a chance to be a professional football player. He knows what city he's going to go to, and it's the Raiders. What's better than that to get a call from the Las Vegas Raiders? So, especially these kids today, there was a lot of emotions on the phone, but these are life-changing journeys for these guys to be here. So. But yeah, sometimes I hate to say it, we do this every year, and it's part of our job. You kind of lose track of that, but it was kind of cool to hear that from the guys today.
Thank you, everyone.
All right, thanks.
Good to go, right?
Yes, yep. Air Force kids are good to go. Yep.
Thank you.